Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Can't put me again. You can't put me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't put me again. Can't put me again. You can't put me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't put me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away in the yellow rat you. Use the youth, them on the waste, and bust a man to statue. Say me like a catch you, but bigger than a figure you. Take the spit of money, girl, and say that is not you. On the head, the man above him, look him, I got a bet. But it in the kitchen, some of my well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% raise.
It burn me.
Garbage pile of the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption face.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out the beach.
Can't put me again. You can't put me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't put me again. Can't put me again. You can't put me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't put me again.
Come me say big up all the charities and all of the giver. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The 100 the promises, none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth, them rap and they down in our river. Member bold money and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start like thief when them sell.
It burn me.
On they treat the market man.
It burn me.
On them a treat the cat man.
It burn me.
On they treat the peanut man.
It burn me.
On them a treat the dirt man.
It burn me.
On them a treat the sword man.
It burn me.
How them a treat policeman.
It burn me.
How them a treat soldier man.
It burn me.
How them a treat everyone.
Can't put me again. You can't put me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't put me again.
Stevie dim day. We in Global TV says certain kind of friend we no keep, and some informer friend we lovely. We in Global, bona fake friend and bona thief. We in Global, we not promote them, we not support them. Look at them on the cheek, come here represent for. We in Global TV. Check it.
Good evening and welcome to Up in at Ben Nevis Business. We have more walkie-talkie and catchy-telly to tell it all about this evening. Now, since Ben Nevis ain't saying much, the man who has been shot is not saying much, the police ain't saying nothing, Abka Fitzhenley, who broke the news to us, come tell us half a news, and job back in a shell. And Apka know say we are Jamaican. Him know say from we hear people business, we want to hear how the rest of it go. And if we don't hear how the rest of it go, Apka, we're going to speculate. All right? So, we want to hear more of Ben Nevis' business. Let me look that my mic is in order. Apka, we don't like half a news. This half a news, Apka, a robbery. Anybody have any update on dearly beloved mayor with his wounds? To my community party and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls, good evening. Thank you very much for joining and welcome one and all this evening to more of Ben Nevis's calamity, if you can call it that. Sharon Bernard Beat and Teach. Good evening and welcome. How wanna do? Who else they here? When me roll it, this is my eye, you know. Gloria Morris, Marcia Thomas, Jason Kane. Good evening, Ladybug. Good evening. Good evening and welcome. Thank you all for joining us. Real sweet, Yvonne Riley. Good evening, Sunshine. Who else is here? Gloria Morris, good evening. Rosemary Summers, Karen Nemard, Sophia Hall, Michael Nepper, Debbie Jervis, Steve V, Wagwan, Violet Watson, good evening. Good evening, Abinasa Cody. Good evening and welcome. Good evening, I'm about to land. Thank God for Florida, hot weather. But I'm told Florida has been snowing. Is people making up this snow in Florida and Portland? I don't know. I really don't know. Thank God it's not snowing in this neck of the woods in London. But it's still quite cold. Michelle Lewis Wilson, how are you? Who else there? Yvonne Riley, good evening. Good evening. Paulette Lewis. Raymond G. Bernice Nicholson. Colin RJ. Good evening. Good evening. Sweeney. Good evening. Good evening. Richard don't be done, Swade. Carlene Richards. Good evening. The Easy Jerk World. Beverly Lawson. Good evening. Good evening. Yvonne Banton, first time seeing you on the platform. Good evening and welcome. Kevin Davis, good evening. Christine Gilbert. Brenda Elson, good evening. Cousin Myrna, Wagwan, how are you doing? Kevin Davis, good evening. Good evening. G. Wayne, good evening and welcome. Who over TikTok, let me see. Rohan Lewis, Sherrob. Nana Winston Green, Doreen Green, Nathaniel Williams, Karen, good evening all, and welcome Eugene Brown. Now, me could go down the line. Apka Fitzhenry, and you come out here, come tell with the man business. You can't just tell with Ben Nevis business and dry up pan with so because a hope of speculation. A hope of speculation. And hope thing are going. Dan Campbell, how you do? Me know you're there somewhere in the background. Raymond Wood. Hope of speculation are going. And we're going to ask the questions then because we hear open things, open name a call, and because we mind people business and a politician business, politician where we pay to do a job, and it look like them left work early to go do whatever or however it is. We want to know more. Let me play a video clip for you And uno tell me if nobody hear about it, book up on it, anything about it. But Mayor Ben Nevis, we want to know more. We mind people business like that. And like our phone business where we are paying so we half own, we want to know more.
Mayor Michael Bell Nevis is now in police custody. It's understood he was found with a bullet wound to the chest, a short distance from the mayor's house in St. Mary. TVJ News understands that the man has declined to inform the police who shot him. The mayor was entering his house when he was attacked. He was readmitted to hospital yesterday.
I don't know if it's AI. I really don't know if it's AI or what. Is anybody aware of that reporting? ICE is on the road in Florida from last night when I can't go up north for my load today. Wow. No sound? Hold on there. Which part? Well, not say no sound. Palm my talking or... Oh, hold on. Can anyone hear me? Christine Gilbert and Kevin Davis is not hearing. Can anyone else hear me? Durant Clark, how are you? Oh, you can't hear the video. I don't know why. Hold on. It have all the sound up and thing. I don't know why the video. No sound is being played on it, to be honest. Let me try it again.
Mayor Michael Bell Nevis is now in police custody. It's understood he was found with a bullet wound to the chest, a short distance from the mayor's house in St. Mary. TVJ News understands that the man has declined to inform the police who shot him. The mayor was entering his house when he was attacked. He was readmitted to hospital yesterday.
It's low on my side as well, but what this news reporting is saying is Mayor Ben Nevis is in police custody, and the man who was found with gunshot wound was found near his house but refused to decline. So I don't know if it's AI, I don't know if it's real, I don't know if it's edited. I honestly do not know, but it came across me and I'm playing it to inquire further because I'm still waiting for the police, as the Gleaner said earlier this morning, that the police high command to issue statement on the Michael Bell Nevis chopping incident. But even before I came on air, I checked the Gleaner and nothing of that sort, no statement of that sort came out from the police as yet, but I see where the People's National Party is asking for update on the Michael Ben Nevis issue. Given that Michael Ben Nevis is a public servant, a local government politician, head of a municipal corporation, then the public ought to know what is happening. We ought to be given an update in the incident. Michael Ben Nevis is not a private citizen. So nobody can tell with the man I heard is in custody, but Mayor Ben Nevis is in hospital. Okay. But then can't come, nobody can tell with we nothing mind the Mayor Ben Nevis business, Delroy Henry, because I him put it out here. But one hope a same thing a swirl around where somebody need for help with, whether be Ben Nevis, whether be Don Query, whether be Bobby Montague, or any of these predatory abusers, what them name are calling a public, bros, how are you? RTR reported that man in hospital with gunshot wound to the chest is under police guard in relation to Maybell Nevis chop. Okay, thank you. Thank you, bros. Thank you very much. Liberant Stocker, how are you? Somebody need to clear up one hope of the galang in them were in a public, because if what we are hearing and what is being said in public, these are very serious. Some of them which goes to the heart of abuse against young people within the parish of St. Anne's and St. Mary in particular. If it is true, it's probably quite a wider ring. Sonia Johnson, how are you? If it is true, it is quite a wider ring. The Ochi Empire, the name I call. The Ochi Empire. It is said that the Ochi Empire consists of businessmen. And that are talking in public, you know. Businessmen and politicians. Politicians like Bobby Montague, who we know is that predator. Politician like Nevis, who's been chopped in secret. Nobody knows that crime can go on in a secret, in a public. Businessman like Don Query, who has been charged for rape twice, but because he mama do so work so good, Don Query get off. Hey. These high-profile businessmen and politicians, them name a call, both Don Query and him brother them say, Bobby Montague. We know Bobby Montague's secret. Sandra Ellis, how are you? Thank you very much. We know Bobby Montague's secret. Bobby Montague and Don Query, we know their woes. Pauline Dixon. We know Bobby Montague and we know Don Query. I wonder if Darrell Vance involved in the ring as well, because it is said it's a ring of politician and businessman who claim to say because of their power, influence, and money, they can get anything, anyone them want, do anything with young people, girls or boys. This is serious, you know, Jamaica. This is serious. This is an abuse ring. This is a predatory ring by politicians and influential businessmen. It is said, Raymond Wood, the police, if there's something going on, the police need to address the public. If somebody is charged in this thing, the police need to address the public. This is not just a private citizen. This is not a private citizen. This is a local government mayor. And now we're here to Bobby Montague, him and Bobby Montague, them are run. And Don Query, them are run the empire. And a plethora of abuse is going on with young men and young girls by these politicians and these businessmen. I wonder if Delroy Chuck is involved. I wonder why on earth Delroy Chuck, Gloria Morris, how are you? Delroy Chuck is resisting the release of the Predators file. Delroy. I wonder if this context unearthing, if there's truth to it, is a reason why Delroy Fuck is giving the nation a pushback and releasing the sex offenders registry. Because now we're here, a politician and businessmen head the predatory ring, the so-called OT empire, run within St. Mary and St. Anne's by these powerful men, these influential men, Canadian girl, these pocket full of stolen money men. Wasn't it this same mayor who did get in a debacle for capturing government land and building illegal galangin pan it, Millicent Jones? How you do? Wasn't this the same Bell Nevis who had to resign some years ago because Bell Nevis captured government land and built illegal development on it? Anybody aware of that story, Paraprime? So these people are always being dodgy once we give them power. Started here that. But Bell Nevis, you tell me this. Somebody chop you and you allegedly shot somebody. If I know your man, if I know your partner in crime, Bell Nevis, what's the secret? A way make uno mouth so silence about a near death situation where one uno get chopped and one uno get shot. What's the silence about this? This would tell me that with my poker mind, there is a greater crime that is being protected, or there is a greater embarrassment which is being protected by the silence. And at that we mind people business want to know, because we know so we love fitting on our business. And that's our job, you know. My job is Ben Nevis's business. It is what I do. So if me pass people when I'm here Ben Nevis is call. Before that, me tumble down and go on like me foot me buck, because me want hear Ben Nevis business. What are you all protecting? This silence, Barry Mavis, Mazia, I think. This silence tells me that you all are protecting something bigger than the chops and the stabs. That's why our police need to work independent and not this kosho, because a politician, so may have to take time, whisper and all that. No, we want to know. We want to know, was Mayor Ben Nevis ambushed by an unknown assailant, as Ono say, and is that a true story? If the man that turned up with bullet, that's been shot, if that man was shot by Nevis, then we want to know why neither him, nor the man, nor talk. None of them don't want press charge. It don't make sense. That is even louder than what we are questioning. We are questioning Annie Jones, the chop. The question, though, is to be asked about the bigger sin, problem, crime behind the chop and the shots. Because if somebody ambush you and you shot them, and you head to hospital and then somebody else turn up a hospital. That alone is a linking story if you're not sure it's the other person there. You shot, or if you're never sure, if you're just a shot in a wild dark. So, what is the silence? Who is the mayor protecting? And who is the young man that is being shot, is protecting? Both of them is protecting themselves. Is it protection from public embarrassment, or is it protection from crime? If it's protection from public embarrassment, we're not on a problem. We don't see Cliff and Everard Warmington and live them life, Orlando Terrell and live them life. Come on, nobody in our business, we don't know. But if there's a crime behind it, like a predatory abuse ring, particularly of underage children, then that's a major issue. This is something that the police, Sissoko, and everybody ought to get involved in and get to the bottom of what is going on. But then again, Changa go telling us, and Delroy Chuck go telling us, you can't do it. Let me sidestep. Mayor, we're going to come back at you, because you know your business broad, so we can walla and come back to your business. But let me ask, we soon come back, Mayor. We soon come back to you. Audit evidence deemed insufficient at several local authorities. Well, we know so right across the local authority, them at Jamaica, is a plethora of stealing and crime going on over there. I'm going to read one article for you. Stupidity is not an excuse for your innocence, Delroy Chuck. I find the observer is taking a slant behavior these days when it comes to the Jamaica Labour Party. They're not always playing their tune anymore, especially since the end of the year when they branded their dear old Prime Minister as a loser of 2024. But I'm going to quickly read an article for you. It's not quite long, where the observer is addressing Delroy Chuck, because Delroy Chuck think we are stupid, and if that doesn't work, then he will move over to let me act stupid to garner some innocence here. What the observer is saying: no one misinterpreted your comment, Minister Chuck, because what Chuck is saying, that his comment last Tuesday in the IC committee was misinterpreted. How Chuck got to that point, I'm not quite sure. We were just at the point of forgiving Justice Minister Delroy Chuck for his statement last Tuesday about the Integrity Commission, when he had us do a complete reversal by claiming that he was misinterpreted. That claim is a cover often used by politicians and public officials when they have painted themselves in a corner and instead of standing up like an adult and admitting that they are wrong, they deflect blame. It fools no one and, quite frankly, belittles them in the eyes of the populace. Minister Chuck was very clear in his comment at the meeting of Parliament Integrity Oversight Committee last week. He told the meeting that some members of Parliament has asks him if the Integrity Commission has the right to request information regarding the salary of their spouse and children. Why is the Integrity asking members to indicate the salary of their spouse or sometime of their children? I don't know, said Delroy Chuck. If this is something that is appropriate, I have advised the relevant members, let them know your spouse is not prepared to divulge their salary, Mr. Chuck says. He went further to suggest that limits need to be placed on what the commission is allowed to investigate. Here is his extraction. These are the things that, when we get back to the legislation, we have to make it very clear that limits can be put in the term of the investigation. It seemed to us that by making these comments, Mr. Chuck opened the way to the allegation that he had advised fellow legislators to break the law. Section 40, subsection 1 of the Integrity Act states that statutory declarations shall include such particulars as known to be declarant of incomes and set liabilities of spouse and children where applicable of the declarant. The Integrity Commission is upbraiding Mr. Chuck, reminding him that this legal obligation meets universal recognition, anti-corruption, and good governance standard that have been written into Jamaica law by Jamaica lawmakers who passed the Integrity Act in 2017, and contrary to some commentators, including some lawmakers, have publicly suggested that there's no requirement that have been imposed by the Integrity Commission. Mr. Chuck have not hidden the fact that he has a problem with the Integrity Commission. He has in the past been very critical of how it operates. To be fair to the Integrity Commission, the Integrity Commission has given him indeed and other individuals, well as this newspaper, reasons to question its judgment and manner in which it conducts its investigation and issue releases in few instances. However, we cannot have people breaking the law simply because they are upset about the provisions of the law. In fact, that Mr. Chuck himself, a legislator, indeed was among those who debated and passed the Integrity Act 8 years ago, makes his comment even more egregious. If he has a problem with the law, then it's his duty to raise an objection in Parliament and make suggestion of how to improve the legislation. In fact, as Justice Minister, he is perhaps the best person to do so. We trust that none of the legislators who were advised to sidestep the law rather, actually acted on the advice. On that, Mr. Chuck, I want to ask you a question. Did you advise the Prime Minister to withhold information from the Integrity Commission? Because now that we know you've given that advice to members of Parliament. And now we also know from the reports being tabled that the Prime Minister refused to cooperate with the Integrity Commission by handing over documents that they require. Is it, Mr. Chuck, could it, Mr. Chuck, that you have given the Prime Minister, one of those members of Parliament, that you have given that particular advice to? Could one of those member of parliament, Mr. Chuck, be the prime minister? Because it would be important for us to know if the prime minister pushing back on the integrity commission, if that was the advice that he received from the minister of justice, that this minister of justice told us in the IC committee that he gave to members of parliament, I think the prime minister and the Mr. Chuck need to answer that question if they have any respect for the people. But then again, they don't respect for it. But then I think the NIA is gone a little bit loopy and sloppy here. Wanna call for Delroy Chuck be reprimanded for? Delroy Chuck must step down. Delroy Chuck must step down from the cabinet. Delroy Chuck must step down. You don't know why you're coming like Onogan soft on this issue. Well, let's see what them are going to say. The JLP them are going to say about Clarendon Municipal Corporation, because them say them to make statement. Now, I want to ask the new principal, the new caretaker for JC Hutchison's seat. You just come in, sir. I are told pan JC Hutchison already. Oh, no time bad, sir. Because this have a word showing unless I me dunce. If this ain't word showing, because for you to come out and say this, then you are saying to us, that's how JC Hutchison used to behave. New JLP caretaker vow not to be a dictator. And use your car, sir? Sir, is it news carrying? Are you saying to us, I'm distancing myself from the old JC Hutchinson by vote for $5,000 and box food politics? I'm not going to behave in that dictatorial way where I round them up and pay them a little dime to. What are you saying, sir? We know, sir, we know to half attack. It confused we. We like when you spill the beans. Catherine, Paula, how are you? We like when you spill the beans. This half a galangin. What does it mean you're not going to be a dictator? Are you saying J.C. Hutchison was a dictator? Are you vowing to us that you are not going to swindle from the public purse as well? Because J.C. Hutchison was doing a lot, you know. Even though he used some buy box food and some $5,000 in t-shirt. But if it is the blunder, remember me Michelle Charles' name. If you don't see me, I go off a straight, just type Pernell Charles' daughter, senior, in the chat. War broke in the JLP, you know. I be a seat war, you know. And Anjo don't look like him comfortable place to fight an election. War down at Manchester and Ardleshire. War at Carl Samuda. War at Mike Henry. War at JC. War down at Westmoreland. Lord Jesus. If Moreland Wilson is weak on the ground, you don't think sending thief in Venetia Phillips down there. When Venetia Phillips just go look something for put her back pan and draw something body pan her, and then next thing you know, Venetia rob somebody and her pocket full. Why you not think a weak Marlon within the JLP fractured base in a Moreland Wilson constituency, how do you think Venetia Phillips is going to bring any unity? Venetia Phillips a flip-flopper. Venetia Phillips, a multiple failed politician, so-called. I don't expect Venetia Phillips to bring any mojo. Venetia Phillips, where all the money she thief, she couldn't win her council seat with you. Are you all serious? Hmm? Because we're not going to lose more than Wilson, you know. We're not going to lose George, right? Wherever I not take it, Andrew, we're not going to lose Moreland Wilson and we're not going to lose George Wright. Because the nation is not going to pay for George Wright pick up a stool again and wave it around in public. The nation is not prepared for that. Your JLP base is not comfortable with Moreland Wilson. That's what is dangerous for Uno. Joan, how are you? Your JLP base is not on board, Kathy, how you do, with Moreland Wilson. Not at all. You don't see the problem. Wono ina. With so much problem, JLP, in all these different seats. And then again, Colonel Charles' daughter, senior, I've been made aware that Michelle Charles now run for September. I wonder who will replace the thief. Michelle Charles, it is said, don't want to go under the scrutiny. I know Colonel Charles picked them and him picked them. I hope I stolen goods. Them I walk with. So Michelle, I run from the scrutiny. So make we keep we eye out and see if Papwe soon start a St. Thomas. Come here, say Michelle Charles. Now go run again. And remember, Chopper John, which gone way too quiet in an election year. I mean, he's so embarrassed, Dorothy, that he has gone absolutely quiet in an election year. Me don't know how them are going to revive themselves from this blunder after blunder, and then see another whole brand new catastrophe fall down in the Jamaica Labour Party. When me don't know if a miss up come out miss when him come out here and open up the story and no say, or I wonder if Apka was lied to Daphne Jackson. But then again, question yourself, Wayne. Question yourself. Why Abka put the information out and not Marlon Morgan? Because speaking for the broader JLP party is what Marlon Morgan does. I wonder why Abka, or I wonder if Andrew give information ministry to Abka and we are not aware. But the question is to be asked, why Abka put out that information and not Moreland Wilson, the JLP machine? But if you know so now come out with such an information, unless a wall was pulled over Abka Fitz in the eye, that as the story was said, the mayor was attacked by an unknown assailant. I mean, when if you stop the TVJ, when if you stop the RGR and JBC story, you know, stop the RGR and JBC in a social media days, You can't come to with half a piece, now half truth and half lie story. It now go sit well with we. And we're going to ask whole heap of question. We want to know if Mayor Ben Nevis was chopped by his boyfriend. We want to know if Mayor Ben Nevis is running a criminal operation along with Bobby Montague and people like Don Creary and his brother. A predatory ring, but they don't have no limit to who to who them abuse, girls or boys, whatever age. Our problem, Jamaica, we don't have an independent, trustworthy police force to do such investigation to unearth what has been hidden. Because we're not fooling, you know. This is a grave crime, yeah. This is a great piece of crime, Eric Roach. I wonder if that's my cousin. This is a great piece of crime, yeah. What we not try cover up. We can't cover this up and not cover something bigger than that. I challenge Ben Nevis, the police, the JLP, prove to us that we now cover up a bigger crime. Me not think I just embarrassment. We now cover up, sir. Everybody knows that the JLP is a batty party. I mean, Alanda Terrylang is a married woman to Patrick Bailey. The two of them commit them crime together. The two of them get off of it. And you know how it go with them. Darrell Vaz commit crime. Him father help him. Ask Diane Smith about these people. So I know no galangin. Ask Bobby ask Dan Creary. Ask Bobby Montague. How much time Dan Creary charged for rape? Even though Mama walk up here and get him off. Remember Dan Creary tell herself and engraving Mama up here trang, you know. Remember Bobby Montague and the 14-year-old. Remember Darrell Vaz and Diane Smith. A whole heap. We need the police to do a proper investigation and unearth whatever is going on in this JLP aquarium. Because of them come out every day and sing, say them no batty man, you know. And say man, I chop them up. And a woman chop him up because we hear say him and his wife separate time ago. We hear say the man did in him living room sit down and him act like a dodge the man dodge him a road. We want to know the truth. Everybody knows say a whole of people in JLP a tech man. It won't be an other embarrassment. Everett Warmington, Cliff Hughes, Andrew Holness, you name them. I don't see anything for Mayor Ben Nevis to be embarrassed about. So if an embarrassment on a cover up, let me say it like Delroy Chuck, cut it out. Cut it out. If an embarrassment on a cover up, cut it out. But all of the bell are ringing on my ears. There's a cover up here of a bigger crime. And that is what it's needed to be unearthed. Wanna cover up. We could bust out of this year. We could bust out of this year. We could send people to prison. We need to know. We need to know. So me not say, oh, the police them no one make case and do their job, because if I did poor people picking it in the ghetto, where Batman chop, because where they when they did go catch boy mouth man round a corner and on the same police video hit and put it out. So if on a famous JLP politician them a take man and a get chopped while taking man, we want to know. Una can't put out ghetto people business. Una can't put out gaze over the gully business. And then one of our favorite politician, oh, they were chopped by unknown assailants. Oh, I was shot by unknown assailant. And nobody now want to talk what the assailant possibly look like, or what the assailant might have said before they chopped or stabbed you, or chopped or shot you. It don't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, then it's not true. It doesn't make sense, Churchill Richards. And if it doesn't make sense, then it's really not true. What is the Jamaica Labour Party mayor Michael Ben Nevis is hiding? We want to know. It is said that there is a predatory ring, the Ochi Empire, which has been run by these people. The mayor included Bobby Montague Don Query and his brother and others, influential businessmen and politicians. We want to know if they're a part of the human trafficking and child abuse ring. We want to know. So me not see why everybody a tiptoe around like the cover up is not alarming. Who are you all protecting? Who are you all protecting? Something sounds very stink. Something sounds very stink in this galangian. Something is very off. Very, very off. I'm telling you that. Hold on there. Something is off. It's not right at all. Because somebody can't chop you. Somebody can't chop you. And you so silent. Or if somebody ambushed the mayor with a machete and the mayor done good night. Somebody attacked the mayor with a machete and the mayor happens to shot that person. That's a perfect self-defense case, you know, mayor. If what you all are saying it's an unknown assailant, a licensed firearm holder being ambushed and chopped, mayor, isn't it? And if you return fire, mayor, that is a perfect self-defense case, Colin Thomas. So if you have such a clear-cut self-defense case, mayor, why on earth, where was the man shot, mayor? Was he shot inside your house or near your house? Inside your house or near your house? What was the reason, mayor, for you leaving the hospital, go home, and then you have to come back sword, not machete? Stay tight. How are you? Willie done. What make you discharge yourself from the hospital? Was there evidence that you have to go home, go contaminate or get rid of? Not contaminate in this case, get rid of. Because that part there as well, Mayor, it's quite concerning. Why did you, as it was said, discharge yourself from the hospital? How friendly are you with the police within your neck of the woods, Mayor? Because we know police licky, you know. And not either controlled by politicians or scammers. Yeah. That's another alarming part. But the silence is not going to go away. And the silence, where you say video disappear, what video disappear? Was it video from his resident, or are you talking about video from his resident state, right? Come here, wonder, did he leave hospital to go home and clean up some form of evidence before so-called police go do them investigation? Would he have been allowed, Jamrock 8766, by his friendly police to clear certain evidence from the scene before they get there? I don't know. But when there is such a cover-up, it opens such broad speculations. Given that people within that neck of the woods is given their side of the story as to the incident and the extended predatory behavior by Mayor Ben Nevis, Bobby Montague, Don Query, and others, we need independent police investigation. But are we going to get anything like that? This cover-up is loud. And this cover-up suggests that there's a bigger crime behind it. Is it Kaya Amari? I saw pronounce Kaya Amari. Probably pronounced it wrong. I passed the police at the premises this afternoon. Wow. What do you know of the situation? There's a reporting that the mayor is in police custody. Do you know if there's any truth to that story? But police had the property this evening, and the mayor, at least after being sutured up and banded up in hospital, went back to the property. I wonder if when the mayor went back to the property, was the police there when the mayor went back? Or have the police visited the property at the time while the mayor was at the hospital? We need to know all these things is a part of the cover-up where we investigate. Because the tampering or destruction of evidence is a major part of the cover-up also. And if the mayor was given time to go and destroy evidence, it even wider, because the police now would become involved in the cover-up, is it not? What a disgrace. Jamaica Labour Party, we don't think we're not going to have any more disgrace leading up to election? When you thought the air good, you know. I mean, this is crime that the public deserve to know about. Our mayor, a local government official, has been shot. It is said it is possible that the mayor has used his licensed firearm. We want to know if the police has seized the firearm of the mayor for investigation. It is time that the police speak to the nation. This is a crime involving one of our politicians. Evan Bradford, how you do? This is a crime involving one of our politicians. If I did any other foreign country, the police them would have to make public statement already. Commissioner Jink Blood Blake. Commissioner with the demon eye, Blake. You have a duty to speak to the Jamaica people. You are under a duty, Kevin, because holy power blood you drink since you come in, because you don't drink one cup of blood. You have to slaughter holy power and drink gallons of it. We want an update on the crimes that's been committed that involve our politician. This is not a private citizen. Where you can tell us a man we own business. No. This is one of our employees. We are the company shareholders. So we demand to know what is going on in our company because one of our staff member is embroiled in something which we are not clear of, we're not being told much of. Leave us no other choice but to speculate. And we are Jamaican. We don't know how we run with news. And we now go here and say, may I wait till may I get the facts. No, we don't know enough as people to deal with facts. So we have to speculate, you see. We have to speculate if a man the mayor they fight over, if the mayor partner carrying man in the mayor house while the mayor, or the mayor and Bobby Montague take the people them picnic and refuse to pay them their money. What it is we want to know. Safian Parkins, how are you? Long time. No, we want to know. If a trust are not pay cast the war, if a jealousy cast the war, if it is a domestic dispute get out of hand, it's a matter of public interest. It involves a sitting government official. Norman Ferguson, how you do? It involves a sitting government official. Babsy, oh, you're the old foot. I'm not age discriminating, Babsy. You're really an old foot, aren't you? Because me 50, and me consider myself old. So there's no way Babsy could have upset about the word old hooves. Let's go on a few other rants, then we'll get back in the mayor's pants because I walk and drop it for everybody so anybody can jump in there and ask, what is going on there, Mayor? Can I widen this? Can this be widened? Right. Isaac Buchanan is having his black tie event. It's an East Portland cocktail gala hosted by the candidate caretaker Isaac Buchanan, Saturday the 22nd of February at 7 p.m. at the S Hotel on 1 St. Lucia Drive in Kingston, featuring special guest artists, auction, painting, jewelry, dinner, and all that jazz. The contribution is 15,000, I would imagine, Jamaican dollars, of course. If you are in the diaspora and you want to support, then you can buy a contributory ticket for someone at home to attend the gala. So you can take a screenshot. Let me minimize it so you can get the full thing. If you have not seen it before, you can take a screenshot, or it's on ISAT's page. So that's where you can give your support to his campaign. Let me take this down. I want to go off into the thing we saw coming out of Spanish Town. Isn't this happening in Babsy constituency? Torspen is Torspen Granny Rule area.
One tire that one them stop up. Two tire man then stop up. Oh, whoa. Four tire that and three tire that then stop up. Four tire that. Man in punch your whole four tire on the vehicle to blow. You then stop up the vehicle tire. Four tire them stop up. Four one. Oh, 4-1. I saw a vehicle.
What a well-equipped police, them I would a man the name where tell me what they say. When equipping police, them fish shot out away. Hold on there.
One tire that the man them stop up. Two tire man then stop up. Oh, whoa. Four tire that and three tire that then stop up. Four tire that. Man in punch your whole four tire on the vehicle to blow. You then stop up the vehicle tire. Four tire them stop up.
Let me show the one that one. I'm on one vehicle, then stop up the tire.
Alright. See that one back tire. But then stop. See stop mark there. One back tire that. On the vehicle here. So one pan and one and stop. See that one here? That's back tire stop. See mark, yes sir. See there. But then stop it up.
On the tire, them
Yeah.
hold on feeble like Horace Chap.
This vehicle now, same thing for no one now. Yeah, man. See what this road so then cut it around this look like. So one each. Oh boy.
Dr. Chang, how you do, sir? Do you really think these flimsy type of policing can protect the Jamaica people? Now imagine Dr. Chang and Dr. Blake. I don't love a doctoration title. Brittany, how are you? Estina Tyne. Annie Jones, me broke like coot, but me will try. What if the people them determine for a revolt? Remember saying a Spanish town where holy Babsy gunman them there, you know. Suppose it was a good fight out today. You realize that your police would have been left exposed. You see how tactically uno can be disarmed and be disrupted. That's why uno don't push the people too much. St. Elizabeth turn up tonight. PMP River come down bank to bank. Which part of St. Elizabeth then the beat and teach? Do you understand, hold on there? When some stage when people you need to pay a visit over this platform, believe me, bro, you will find it very interesting and informative. Black Culture. Oh no, no man, I listen to Black Culture Diary, you know, I'm a subscriber to Black Culture Diary. The reason why I don't bring certain of these information sometimes, you know, black people and Jamaicans don't like educated information, but me not go hide it from myself. I'm a subscriber to Black Culture Diary. I listen to them all the while. It's a black about them there. It's just that I wonder who down there brought Kern Spencer. Let me go over Kern Spencer and go look what we can see. Hold on, just quickly look over Kern Spencer. No, Lasanique are going with himself. Let me quickly.
So in the business of agriculture, I will say enough respect to the stalwarts who have served Jamaica and this party well, and I give respect to them. So play a song for the elders.
I look at President and my family, they have vote for PMP.
You see the elders then? You see the elders then?
But cousin Myrna, you did there earlier. How come you not that Black River or Black River? You did? Myrna probably not that crowd there anyway, so she nah. What happened with this thing? Me don't know what happened with this song, my people. Anyway, Locks, crowd did if it's true. No, sir. Well, I'm sorry for Labour. And Labour, I don't know what, you know.
Enough respect to elders who have served to the hard work.
We just turned that down to prevent any copyright. But, what's him call it? Yes, Labour, one of the biggest problem it's going to be, it showed during ISAT Buchanan, it showed broadly, let me use it like Trump, it showed bigly the other night at Denishka Williams' presentation. And in this crowd in Black River as well, you can see a lot of young people. Young people, even though is transactional with their votes, they are not as tribal as the older generation. And that is what is going to tip you over the edge and make you go crazy, Andrew, because the young people are serious about cost of living. The young people, although you're not hearing them loud enough on social media, them tired of a dictatorial government. And this is what is going to make or break this election. The young votes, Andrew Holness. Young people is going to show you the door. Young people is going to absolutely show you the door. But back to the mayor and everybody, we really want to know what is going on with this case. It is a serious criminal offense. Serious injury to both the mayor and the so-called assailant. Serious injury to both. And while none is giving any information to the police, that is the candidate going against Floyd Green. Given the seriousness of this, the people needs to know, given the wider allegation that there is a level of child abuse or abuse of young people, abuse of power, political office and position. This is a very serious issue where people need to know. I'm more tired. I'm going to listen little of this, but when I don't depend on me if you do a lot of political campaign messages through this. This is not a part of my remit.
Comrades on the platform, comrades traveling from near and far, comrade leader Mark Jefferson Golding, the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. Hear the man. And my leader, and our future leader.
Check.
Oh, we're wrong with them, you know them. But it not freeze on your, oh, it freeze on your screen now. It will so come back in, people. Sentinel reception is not one of the greatest things for us in St. Elizabeth, especially parts of my community what we call Seaside. Internet not great down there at all. But I don't know if him have access to any of those grandiose Wi-Fi in Black River. But so far, an internet problem because the two screen when I watch pan it frozen on all two. But you can see the signal.
Comrade Norman Scott on the battlefield to bring home victory for the People's National Party. Comrade councillors.
You can see across the country that the People's National Party, regardless of their internal struggles, we can't deny that they do have internal struggles. I mean, it's what political party are. They always have internal wars between them. But
neighboring councillors, I want to Comrade O'Neill Buchanan.
But
YouTube Ads is made for your business. Bring your brand to life with targeted videos.
Thank you for being by my side. Comrades, friends, family, the communities that make up SLIPE. Tonight, we are making history in southwestern St. Elizabeth. When I came into the crowd, I could not imagine that in this forgotten community, the light is shining brighter than ever. And I know without a doubt that the people are ready for Miranda Wellington to be our next member of parliament. Alright, tonight is nostalgic because
it looks like they're in a community called Slipe. They're not actually in Black River. They're in a community called Slipe. One of we forgotten community for real.
We've been on the journey since 10 a.m. this morning. We started in Gutters. We went to Southeast. We went to Northeast. We ended up in Northwest. But comrade leader, when we take the rain and I go through the top of that Deck 6, I knew without a doubt when you touch down in the Southwest, you're going to feel the breeze of change that is welcoming for the People's National Party. I am here tonight to speak to my people because time come now. We've been on the ground night and day, and we're battling the Pharisees. And we know that they're ready themselves to bring all kind of things to the people. But what we're about the change that is meaningful. Not the one night bellyful change where they might bring come out your yard. Not the one day $5,000 when them things you're going to fight for. I know without a doubt that the people of Southwest, will not sell out their children. They will not sell out their future because they know that they deserve better. When I talk to the people, party leader, into every single community, because we're representing here from the people of Pedro Plains, we're representing here from the people of Brampton, and we're representing here from the people of Mountainside. The buses that came into Slide is a testimony that the people want change. It is not by chance that we brought this meeting in Slide. It is not by chance that we brought you here, party leader, because we want you to feel the pothole where you're going on, and that the people that are here tonight.
My people, you see the community with them in a name Slipe. You have another community named Vineyard. Another community called Arlington. A them place there. And this is an ancient history. A them place where you figure see bad road. And if them road that did bad, so when we are picking it, come right up, I wouldn't want to see Slipe, Vineyard, and Arlington under this massive deterioration of our roadways.
We brought the people of St. Elizabeth into Slide to see where the people of Slide suffer through all these years. And them say them care about the people. But now it will be on TV. It will be on social media because they love it so much. We'll be showing the potholes that the people of Southwest have to endure with a member of parliament with feel say him a do work but only a them from him pocket. Why you work in the party? The people of Slide deserve better. The people of Southwest want better roads. And not because them know say election a come, why them worry about a fixed road. And a video themselves night and day. All them are fixed and a the road rehabilitation. When we know that just because them are trying to find the people them. People of Slide want water. Corporate leader, and a 1 and 2 phone call me net from the children who have to travel early in the morning and be out a bucket and get water standard. Party leader, the people of Slide want water, and I will deliver water to Slide. The people of Slide are farmers, and when I hear the farmers talk, my young farmers are here. Them can't buy a bag of fertilizer. Them can't buy a half a bag of fertilizer. And what they've been doing, they've been using the rural agricultural development.
Back in the days, those 3 communities we mentioned, I used to big ganja farming community. No matter how rough and tumble and rickety-tickety you see the road them in a community, and some big house and big mansion out a ganja in a them community there. A ganja send people from them community there, and a lot of St. Elizabeth community go to school and stay there. But anyway, we're going to wrap up now with the Prime Minister and with a reminder of the Prime Minister and the leader of the opposition and their kerfuffle in Parliament over Dipsirellas. Hear them. Here are they. Why am I not? Why am I not? Share that. Play that.
So the destruction of the roads, Mr. Speaker, is very well the PNP fault. If they were maintaining the roads from all of those years coming, we wouldn't be in this position.
It's the PMP's fault, says the Prime Minister.
Parliamentary opposition blamed the government for neglecting its responsibilities. The Prime Minister was giving an update in the House of Representatives today. Details from Andrea Chisholm.
All across Jamaica, the complaints are the same. Driving and walking on the roads require the same amount of energy as navigating an obstacle course. Prime Minister Andrew Holness reiterated that heavy rains in late 2024 contributed to the problem.
Old and aging infrastructure that was not properly maintained over the last 30 years of underinvestment and worsening, and then, Mr. Speaker, the worsening effects of climate change, destroying that infrastructure.
To blame the appalling state of the road network in Jamaica today on climate change is just totally disingenuous. The reality is that there has been an absence of any proper road maintenance policy for years, and you have been in office for 9 years, so you have superintended 9 years of neglect over the maintenance of Jamaica's road network, for which the people are holding you accountable now.
Opposition leader Mark Golding threw punches at the JLP administration for abandoning policies such as a road maintenance fund. But for Mr. Holness, a road maintenance fund, for example, comes with administrative expenses. Plus,
the funds generated from this special tax was never enough in the first place. In other words, even with the existence of a road maintenance fund, Jamaica's road in 2015, 2014, 2013, and 2011 were in no better condition than they were today. The same protests that existed about bad roads existed then, that existed now. The truth is, Mr. Speaker, that the road maintenance fund had no impact.
Despite the growth in fiscal space, which is a result of the reforms and the successful execution of the IMF program under the Portia-Simpson-Miller
Julie
administration,
Mango, how are you?
which has yielded a great legacy to this country. You have not used those resources on the road network. You have used it on a proliferation of other things. And to say that climate change is responsible for all of the potholes in the country is absolute nonsense. And the people don't believe it, and they don't accept it, and you're going to pay the consequences of it politically in the months to come.
At January.
Yes, you can't make it up. Christine Gilbert, you know what actually makes this sad? Just about 7 miles, 5 to 7 miles from Black River, or depends upon which end you come from, whether be Crane or Darkest. If you come from Darkest end, it's probably all 5 miles. A Kevin that in the crowd. Probably all 5 miles. Yeah? And we used to have a pump house at that river. There's a spring at that river what we call Springhead. There's a pump house that used to be there that provide the community water and adjoining community. From Dr. Tufton mashed take out with pump, everything crash, like literally crash. We have 2 rivers about 5 miles from each other, the Black River and the Carsey River. And yet still we don't have water in St. Elizabeth. St. Elizabeth is a swamped area. Look on YS Falls. Look on that river and that whole waterway alongside it in a middle quarters. St. Elizabeth have so much water resources. It begs to ask the question, why are we being punished and sabotaged, dogs, by this government or by our governments? But the water situation in our country is getting worse and worse, because the more pipes we have in our homes in Jamaica is the less water we have. But me, I can still take man and I pay with money for keep man, and we can hear what the man chop me for or what me a shot the man for. We want to know more about that situation, yeah. And we now go stop until we hear something where probably not true, but sound plausible to our ears. Yes, Estina, these people deliberately sabotage us. A lot of what is happening to us, it's not a mistake. It's deliberate actions taken by our politicians after we pay them so much money. Them disrupt with life and the services where we tax money to provide with. Thank you all very much for being here tonight. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do support the program. Dan Mel, good evening. Please do support the program, Vernon Adams, by hitting the like button. It is a support for the program. It keeps it in the algorithm. Ada James, how are you, bro? However, thank you all very much for being here tonight. Daphne Jackson, if you don't hear anything, Linford Gale, about the mayor business, or you know what my number is, to send the WhatsApp. this number, you can take a screenshot on the screen, or the other number. Any of the two, you can send any galangin. Want to hear from the news or whatever. Let me look in a Gleaner before me go. Because liar wicked Gleaner. Understand that. Me not talk to you, me I talk to the people that in front of me on the phone. Every time you hear me I talk, you jump in my business, boy, you don't understand. You don't understand, Pat, when you come out a hit. What's you ma call yourself? When name at the Google one will have jumping in your business every day. The Google one will have jumping in your business. Tired of this phone, man. Every time you hear you talk, you jump in and tell you, say, I'm not understand. I'm not talk to you. Out order. Let me see if Gleaner say anything. Because Gleaner say police say. Gleaner say police say them are going to release a statement. Hold on. Sentence Bay Mayor, hold on. Mystery surrounds how the Sentence Bay Mayor Michael Belnevis was chopped several times on Monday night and had to seek treatment in Sentence Bay Regional Hospital.
Hello, I'm Jovan Johnson.
Hold on, make we tap into people business before we go. I want me to do again, pull up Facebook. Wanna bear with me? Let me pull up Facebook, yes, sir. I'm going to do like a piece of news where TBJ, because they're not saying nothing new really. TBJ Gleaner. I don't know why me always mix up the whole of them wicked people, yeah. Hold on. Hold on, yeah. This one.
Monday night and had to seek treatment at the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital. On Wednesday, hello, I'm Jovan Johnson. Mystery surrounds how and why St. Anne's Bay Mayor Michael Belnevis was chopped several times on Monday night and had to seek treatment at the St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital. On Wednesday, acting head of the St. Mary Police Deputy Superintendent Anthony Wallace says a police statement will be issued on the probe. The government on Wednesday declared states of public emergency in 4 police divisions: St. Andrews South, St. Andrews Central, Kingston Western, and St. Catherine South. The Office of the Prime Minister said the measure, which gives increased powers of search and arrest to the security forces, follows what it calls a significant increase in violent criminal activities within the areas. Political analyst Damian Gordon is encouraging political representatives to be mindful of the entertainers they select to help garner support during their campaigns and to ensure that the artists are properly vetted. Mr. Gordon's comments follow Sunday's incident in...
Never mind that. You see, even more important, why is the police threatening us from there? Them are going to release a statement. What's the cook-up? What's the plan? What are they waiting for? That's them a promise the public statement in relation to the probe from morning. But yet still, the police cannot yet come forward with any information. But anyway, my people, thank you all for being here tonight. So-and-so. It really so-and-so. Jaylee, how are you? Ronald B. Colin. It really sound like a love triangle because the way all them are tiptoe around giving information to the public. The sooner I not tell you what happened, it will sooner for the mayor, better for the mayor name, because we now got to run everywhere and ask about the mayor business and talk. So as soon as I come to it and tell you how it go, or wanna cover up, are the better. But don't think we're going to stop. Anyway, thank you. This is where we end it tonight. Join us back tomorrow morning. And if you all are interested, you can go over to Sneak Read to watch the rest of the campaign. Ask me about Mickey backside. Mayor, who name son? No, man. We have to let Mickey till tomorrow. Mayor, who is Mickey? Mayor. I wonder if anybody else, now that the mayor is grunting in pain, may know who Nikki is and could send Nikki files so we could ask questions of Nikki. Them a go gun machete and sword. Hey. Judgment. Who is he? Bobby Montague, do you know? Don Kerry, do you know? Mayor, even in your grunting state, do you know? Maybe we find out more. Anyway, good night, everyone. When I make people business, keep it up your whole night. We're way past we sell by date for tonight. So thank you all very much. Good night from the Global Television Group. Hold on there. See, I make it over TikTok. No, sir. Investigation. Well, the case come tell we no business, you know. That me I tell you, no. Me case we do no business. Make it PNP set a destroy for power. I wonder if they say Mickey them attack because they say Mickey a labor right, you know. But you say a PNP set me for destroy and for power. Or a PNP be the mayor for go cock up and take man. And man have to chop up the mayor because the mayor not stick to the promise. Why the mayor never report the crime? What is the mayor hiding, Mickey? Anyway, I'm not make people business. Keep me out here tonight. Goodbye, everybody. See you tomorrow. And Mayor, it's not done yet. It just start. Anyway, good night. See you all tomorrow. Murder.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.